Good to be back again during this Olympic week on Geelong Newsbeat. And I guess Olympics are the talk of the town, not just this town, but probably towns all over the country and indeed all over the world. I suppose the fact the Olympics come around every 4 years, usually with a certain degree of controversy and debate, and they bring with them, of course, the rather unusual thing that we spend our time watching show jumping, judo, synchronised diving and swimming, all sorts of other things that we wouldn't spend 10 seconds thinking about, let alone watching, for the 3 years and 50 weeks in between. But they certainly do capture our imagination for this great 2 weeks every 4 years. One of the consistent things, though, which is very helpful in terms of Olympics is we look at not only the success and maybe, of course, the failures of the athletes, but what is a failure? So many of the athletes turn in what they would term, quite correctly, a personal best. It's an interesting element that's come into the area of a lot of athletic endeavours over time that recognises the fact that somebody else from some other country or even from your own country that does better doesn't in any way belittle your own performance. The sense of achievement on a personal level of doing your best and achieving maybe a better performance than what is there before. Maybe competition can, of course, bring that out in us. But what is our personal best is an interesting question for all of us. And we don't have to be super athletes to be asking that question. We might even be perhaps unashamedly a couch potato. But there are things that we can all do, and we can all do them well, and we can do them to the very best of our ability. What those things are, of course, vary from one person to another. But I suppose ultimately the real personal best is the quality of person that we are, the degree to which we contribute towards the good of the lives of others, the degree to which we try and assist towards the betterment of our community, the way in which we just treat others. Do we greet others with a smile and make their day a little happier by just simply trying to be happy ourselves, even though we might be carrying a few burdens and problems and worries ourselves, but still try and brighten the days of others. These are the personal best things that we can all do. And part of all that, of course, is that wonderful gift called perseverance. The capacity to, I think it was Rolf Harris, wasn't it, in the old British paints ads a few years ago, to keep on keeping on. When we really believe in something, when we believe the value of keeping going, we can find that sometimes by keeping going, we achieve things which we could have easily given up on before. We look at those athletes and we see, and we wonder how often, perhaps as they were swimming laps in the pool or running, preparing for marathon runs or whatever it might happen to be, how often might they have thought to themselves, "Oh, I'll give this away, this is too hard." They have said, "No, this is not too hard, I'll keep on going." And again, a great lesson for all of us, to be applied in the different things that we do and the way in which we live our lives, that sometimes things are hard, but often enough they're not too hard. We can keep going, we can get that bit of encouragement that we need, maybe from others, and maybe we can give encouragement to others. But the gift of perseverance in the things that are the really important quests in our lives, these are the things that we can learn from our Olympic athletes and competitors. It's not a matter of just of competition. It's our personal best, whatever that can be. Let's do our very best, and we can all be inspired in the right way by our Olympic athletes. Doesn't mean we've got to drag out the old sneakers and tracksuits straight away and start getting fit. Maybe that might be good for some, but for each of us, a personal best in the way in which we live our life is a daily challenge, and our Olympic athletes, our Olympic participants, and maybe give us a little bit of an extra help to do just that. Good to be with you on Geelong News.